Hey guys, how's it going? All right. Okay, so guys, I'm good, teacher. I'm good. Had a great day. Was busy in the morning a little bit, but now I'm good. Is this the witch girl? No, this is the. Hold on, let me. Hey, Amens. Let me show you what this is. This is the this is the computer teacher, all right, at school. Okay, computer. Let's write computer teacher, just so people know what's going on, right? Computer class teacher. What do you guys want to call it? Hey, Zena. Computer class. Computer school teacher. All right, whatever. Tech. Who's ready to get canceled? Computer school teacher. All right, listen. Okay, now Sploosh and a few other fans have mentioned in the past how we didn't have a Native American teacher, right? Or character in the game, right? So he likes this person, actress, whatever she does, right? So I kind of drew a version of her that could be a teacher for computer class, right? Now, listen, we can do this character, right? Which is a Native American character, right? Not too Pocahontas, but you can still see that she's Native American because she has feathers in her hair. You know, maybe she has earrings that, not in her hair, but like she has earrings that have like a few feathers. Like, you give her the looks a little bit, right? The built-up is worrying. Okay, we can do this, right? Okay? Which is perfectly fine. I think it's okay. She doesn't look too, you know, it's not too much of a stereotype, right? Okay? Now we can do this, which is fine for the computer school teacher. Or we can do the hijab girl. Like this. No hijab girl? No? Too much? Indian? Hijab. Are we gonna get in trouble if we do this? Are we gonna get in? We're gonna get in trouble, bro. Are we gonna get in trouble if we do this? I'm not doing a hijab girl. I don't think I'll. Yeah, you know what, Carla? I agree with you. I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble for either one of them. Like, the Native American teacher looks beautiful and she's fine. She's not like too stereotyped, right? I think that she's fine. And the hijab girl, well, it might get a few people angry, but she might, you know. If she looks like Mia Khalifa, it's no problem. Yeah, we can make her look like that one person that did porn, right? And we're good, right? So both is good. Okay. Listen, Bader, tell me, am I gonna get in trouble for this or no? What do you think, Bader? Bader, if I pull it, for sure people are gonna, you know, be okay with it. Just remove the hijab. Yeah, but the whole point is that she's wearing one. That's what people find hot, you know? So it's like, you know. I love this. Listen, we either do this or we do the Native American one for the computer class. I feel like the hijab girl looks more like a teacher, though. I'm gonna be honest. Like, to me, this looks more like a teacher, right? Than this one. This one looks almost like I don't know, like a librarian or something, right? Or like someone that works in a shop. You dressed the native teacher too casually. I gave her the outfit that Sploosh wanted. I'm not doing a hijab. Sploosh is like, Sploosh is gonna refuse to write the dialogue for the hijab girl. Batter, yeah. I know. People will love it more, yeah, okay. I'm firmly with Ken Sploosh on this one, argue for once. I mean, why do you think it's wrong to do the hijab girl as a computer school teacher? You know? What's the problem here? What's the problem? What's bad here? Why hijab at all? A lazy scythe. It's because a lot of people want it. A lot of people want the hijab girl in the game. It's just, you know, people want everything. They want a blonde girl with big boobs. They want a brunette with small boobs. They want a black girl. They want a Latina girl. They want, you know, people just want, you know, it's just what it is, right? Like, people want everything. So, I'm just saying, everybody wants something. And the only two types of characters we have missing in the game right now is pretty much a native girl and a hijab girl. We pretty much have everything else. We have every other ethnicity, every other cultural background. We have it all. So, I mean, we can do either one of those. I'm wondering if it's a little too, you know, it's a little too much. DC wants a hijab on his ass. a jihad on his ass, apparently. Oh my god. Oh, wait. How about this? How about this? Hold on. I got something. Hold on. Guys. I got something. What if... And don't name it Fatima, okay? Batter, I got a question for you, okay? What if we modified the hijab girl just a little bit, okay? We modified it a little bit. Just, look, I got a little trick up my sleeve, okay? You ready? If we're not gonna do the native girl and we do the hijab girl, right? What if she has a Star of David around her neck, so she's Jewish? Problem solved? Good to go? She's Jewish. Can Jewish girls wear hijabs? No? Is that wrong? Is that even more fucked up? She's Jewish. Now that's kind of offensive. Is that more offensive? You're perfect, bro. This is such an agitator. I'm trying to make people happy. I'm not doing a hijab girl. Move on, please. Yeah, but she's Jewish. That's bad? That's worse? What if you did a Stone Age girl, you got pulled through the time? Yeah, we could maybe do that eventually. I don't know. Just do the Native American. According to Jewish law, a woman must cover her hair after marriage. Bam, there you go. Yeah, there's Jewish women that wear hijabs. What do you mean? They cover their hair? There's nothing wrong with that. If they are religious, they can wear it. Yeah, no problem. Does she have a girl who looks great? Star of David thing is odd. It's just trying too hard. I know, I'm trying to like... I'm just trying to, you know, make it pass without getting in trouble. Without, you know, we could do the Jewish angle in dialogue only if you want. Like, we don't have to do this. Like, we could just in her dialogue, she's Jewish or something, you know? We could do that. Hijabs are cultural, not religious. They're part of Arabic. Yeah, exactly. You know, she doesn't have to be Muslim. It's as offensive for both religions. Uh-oh. She can just be traditional, but otherwise non-religious. Yeah, exactly. She could just be, you know, non-Muslim, right? If we write that in the dialogue clearly, well written. Okay. Sploosh is very sensitive about, you know, the whole. Okay, no Jewish person, no hijab, and no amputees. Is that what it is? She must be more thick. You want her thicker? You want to give her a bigger ass? How big are we gonna go? Hold on, let me try something else. Maybe she's got a bigger booty like this. Look at that booty. Booty like this, yeah. Then why include the hijab? Because people want it. People have been asking for a hijab girl for years. For years, man, we've been holding off on this. We're like, no, we're not gonna do it. And then years later, people are still asking, come on, Dugry, come on, hijab girl, blah, blah. Like, people keep asking and asking and asking. So I'm saying we could add her as a computer teacher. That's all I'm saying. No, you are wanting it. I mean, dude, bro, I've held off on it for years. What are we gonna do? Just do the Native American. Yeah, but the Native American doesn't really look like a teacher. I need to change her a little bit, maybe. This is the outfit that Sploosh sent me, but I feel like it's not really teacher-like, but... Right? Maybe her dress or skirt needs to be longer, maybe? I don't know. Is that really a fetish? Yeah, people have been asking a lot. I prefer a Muslim woman over an American woman. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think the hijab girl looks more in line with the computer teacher, but I don't know. Make her Jenny's age, fresh out of college. Boobs need to be bigger? No. If I make the boobs bigger, Sploosh is gonna have another like little fit. He already has like 2 fits already during this stream. You think you want us to go through another one of his fits? Oh no, big boobs. I hate big boobs. Oh, every character has big boobs. No. We're gonna look. I'm not gonna hear the end of it. Native American should be as farmer. Patter. That's just come on, man. Hijab girl as a teacher, Native girl as the IT tech. I mean, do we really need 2 computer teachers? I don't know. Why is Ploosh so grumpy and negative? I don't know. He's been like that this week. Like for the last week and a half, he's been like, I don't know. Just save the Native girl for some playstyle. Hijab girl seems like a great fit for computer teacher. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Stray. She looks great for a computer teacher. More than her. I feel like she should be working at like a soap store or something, you know? I don't know. Are you saying teacher has to look specific way to do her job? Yes and no. I think there's a type of attire and look that's more in line with teachers. And I think this one fits the bill. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I don't care what you do, but I'm not writing a hijab girl. What is up with Sploosh? Why is he so sensitive? Okay. I'm gonna go in voice chat with Stray. Hey, Stray.
Hello. Wait, is Sploosh gonna join us and defend his position?
Well, if he does, I'm scared he's gonna be screaming a lot and just being overly like impatient and like just, you know, like toxic a little
you're,
bit.
You're right. That does sound like sploosh now you mention it.
So I want to have like a reasonable, calm discussion about the teachers, right? And the native girl and the hijab girl. But listen, if we do the computer teacher, what we can do, right? Here's how we can approach it delicately, okay? The whole subject and the content, okay? Here's what we do. We add the hijab computer teacher, but she has no sex scenes, right? And in her dialogue, she clearly mentions that she's not Muslim, right? Or something like that, right? She's like, whatever, another different background or something, right? Nothing religious, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we do that, and then we see how people receive it, right?
Yeah.
Like how people like react to it. If people are like, oh my god, outraged, right? Then we're like, okay, fine, we'll put a different character, right? If people are fine with it, nobody cares, then we just, it's good.
That seems entirely reasonable.
What do you think, Sploosh?
I'm not writing the hijab character.
Okay, but she has no sex scenes.
It's not worth it.
You're
What do you
basically
mean?
getting mad at a fashion.
You want to add a
thing.
character in a porn game that has no sex scenes?
We
what's the
already
point
have
of that?
some.
What's the trade-off of that?
We already have some.
Who?
Lot. The Indian girl doesn't have sex scenes.
But we're planning on adding them.
Well, we never know. Maybe she won't. Maybe she will.
Okay, so the fans want to add a hijab girl that you can't have sex with.
Listen,
think so.
I'm saying we're testing the waters. Have you been listening, Sploosh? We're just testing the waters. See how people react to this character in the game. That's all I'm saying. Otherwise, we do the native girl, but I feel like she's
The native
cute.
girl
Don't get
can
me wrong.
fit fine in the computer lab. You make her Jenny's age, which is nice. We can have another person from Jenny's class, and she's a young teacher, which we don't have. All of our teachers are older, and it's kind of it's kind of fun and unique to have a Native American computer teacher that's like really tech savvy and kind of nerdy and stuff. Like it can be fun, and it's not, what is it? It's not stereotypical. There you go. It's like as far as you can get from stereotypical, which is what you want for the Indian girl.
Yeah, but this is not
Like you're the one that keeps
stereotypical.
preaching we can't do stereotypical stuff because it's racist, and then you want to put her in like a soap shop selling like medicinal stuff. Like, come on, DC. Like,
That's not what I'm saying.
Well,
It should
what you're
be
saying.
anywhere else. I'm saying the hijab girl feels like a better fit. What do you think, Stray?
I think she looks more like a teacher. And I think
she looks more like every other teacher we have in the game.
No, she's
No, she's
different.
Like, why not mix it up and do something different?
But it is super
It's
different.
not worth doing a hijab girl. It's going to piss off too many people that you don't want to piss off. Like, it's not worth it. Especially if you're talking about not giving her sex scenes. Like, then what's even the point of doing it?
Dude, we're just testing the water to see if people enjoy this character. Like, what are you saying? We can't have a woman from the Middle East in our game?
Look, you wanted to come in here and have a reasonable discussion, which I'm doing. And your comeback is we're just testing the water. Like, I'm giving you reasons why this is a bad
But
idea.
we're being
and your
reasonable.
comeback is,
We're
just
meeting you
testing the water.
halfway, but you're not. You know what I mean? We're trying to be reasonable, but you're not being
Your
How
reasonable.
are you
version
meeting
of-
me halfway?
the
I
version
want
of
one
reasonable
character,
is
you
we
want the
can't
other.
do this because we're gonna get murdered, which is like that's not how this works. It's like adding her is not an offensive act at all. It's just like some representation to start with.
Yeah.
I'm not writing a hijab girl.
I can
If you want to add this, you're gonna have to find another writer to do it.
Wow.
I can give you a good book for reference, Bush.
But at this point, you're just getting mad at a piece of clothing.
In a cartoon.
I just read a book like a month or two ago called Erotic Stories for Punjabi Widows.
Punjabi widows. Oh shit. Wait. Can Indian women wear hijabs?
I can wear headscarves.
They wear headscarves, but not like
Yeah.
this one, do they?
Some do. I mean, Sure, could be.
I mean, there's already people in chat volunteering to write this.
All right, well, best of luck to him then.
Slush left the chat. Slush left the voice chat. He's so upset about this. Why? As a native, as long as you don't portray her as an alcoholic, you're fine. Yeah. Like, we're not doing anything mean about either of the characters. Like if we choose a native girl as a computer teacher, she's just gonna be very sweet and very nice. Like, there's nothing wrong with, like, we're not making these characters awful, you know? Like, yes, she's gonna have maybe like earrings with feathers on it or something. It's like a little hint of her culture, but it's not like she's not in a teepee in her class, you know? So she's fine, I think. She's great, right? And it's a representation of a culture that we don't have in the game, which is fine. We have all the other cultures. What is wrong with a hijab girl? If we make the hijab girl a different culture, like she's not religious, you know, we don't talk about religion in there at all, and we make her even something else, I think there's zero problem, right?
Yeah, at that point, it's just a fashion choice.
Mm-hmm. And we could also not have sex scenes for her for a while and see how people, you know, like her. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. It's not like a 0 to death thing. It's like, people are reasonable. Like, if they have a serious problem with it, you're going to get the death threats first, and you have a chance to change before they come and kill you.
Exactly. Right?
That's just polite, you know, that's manners.
Yeah, which obviously Sploosh could learn from.
I don't see any reason either of these could be the computer teacher or someone who works at the museum or someone who works at the bar or wherever.
We keep going like this. I'm less concerned about the people that might take issue with the hijab girl. I'm more worried that Sploosh will come and murder us. Yeah,
like, I'm not even worried about fans at all right now. I'm more worried about Sploosh having a mental breakdown than what we're adding in the game. Like, okay, I think the computer teacher needs maybe glasses, but I feel like she's kind of pretty like this without glasses. I don't know.
I don't think she needs them per se.
Yeah. Do you think her skirt is too short?
I mean, what are we comparing it to? Other members of the faculty? Because it's probably still longer than Bissette's, right?
Yeah, Bissette. I think Bissette, her skirt is longer a bit.
I mean, I disagree with the choice of like a button skirt and presumably denim, just on a fashion conscious level, but I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it's just Blue sent me like this reference of like, I don't know, I think that's what he wanted for her, but that doesn't seem like what a teacher would maybe wear. I don't know. The skirt is too short for a teacher, I think. Like, you're sitting down in front of the class and you're just, you know.
Yeah, and like, I feel like if you're a teacher and you're wearing a sheer top, you're kind of asking for problems that you kind of don't want in your career.
Honestly, I don't mind the top so much. I think I mind more the bottom than the top. But like, you sit down in that skirt and you know, in front of a class and
fair. And also you're walking around a classroom and everyone's eye line is right at that height.
Yeah. So I think if anything, we change the bottom to something else, you know?
Do we have anyone with like a flowing skirt right now?
Oh, man. Jeans? I mean, she could have pants. Not a stereotype, maybe American Park Ranger Force stuff. Oh, yeah, but listen, if we put the Native American girl in the forest, I think she can be a teacher. I have no problem with that. But I do think that she is way more fitting for a computer lab teacher. But, you know, I think we should draw both, you know?
Yeah. Let's
draw both and see where it gets us. And hopefully Sploosh calms down, cools off, and by the time we're done, he changes his mind, you know?
And worst case scenario, we have a character in the wings for whenever we need someone else to fill a gap in future.
Yeah. Do you think Sploosh is coming back ever, or what's going on?
I don't know. He may just be reporting us to people that send death threats at this point. He's like, I'll show them how many death threats they can get. Hey guys, this is what's happening over there. Go look.
Out of bitterness. Out of sheer bitterness. Sploosh, come back in here. Come on.
It's all good fun, Sploosh. We still love you.
It's just all fun and games. Come on, Sploosh. Guys, if you find Sploosh somewhere in an alley, depressed, please return him to us. We miss him very much. My wife is awesome and has no problem with a hijab girl in the game. There you go. See, Lengo? I know. Honestly, it's not a big deal, but... Carla, really? The native... I mean, listen, I don't think we're disputing that the Native American girl can be a computer lab teacher. We're not. We're just saying, we look at both characters, and I feel like the hijab girl is kind of a nice fit. That's all I'm saying. You know? That's all I'm saying. Like, nobody's saying a native girl can't be, you know... PC is a bully. We're not a bully. We're trying to meet a Sploosh halfway, and he's not even giving us any chance. Like, zero. Like, come on. Like, come on, bro. Not even a chance. I trust your guts, DC. Alright, Batter. See? Batter knows. You guys broke him. Sup, Jezzy? How you been? Shit. He'll be fine. Sploosh is just going through, like, a lot of emotions lately or something. I don't know. He's just been very on edge. Mind Ride is cool with the hijab girl too, right? Mind Ride? Mind Ride?
Sure.
Oh.
Yep. I'm cool with most things.
Yeah, Mind Ride is, you know, chill as a cucumber.
Yeah, Mind Right is way more chilled than either me or Sploosh.
Yeah, he's, yeah.
Which is probably for the best. Like, I'm not sure the team could have survived another highly strung, very opinionated person. So maybe
Yeah.
that was a great choice.
Yeah. I think it's funny because we're all pretty chill. Actually, we are all pretty chill. It's just like whenever there's like one thing that we like, somehow all the devs have one or two things that they keep at heart pretty close. And when it flares up, it usually flares up pretty bad, you know?
Especially when other devs realize what it is and they're like, oh, I know what the button to press is now.
Yeah. And we do it on purpose a little bit. Just a little bit.
It's all in good fun. Mostly.
Mostly. It's too bad because we could really use Sploosh right now to help us with the outfit. But he's not around, so... We'll probably end up doing something he hates for his Pocahontas, and I feel bad.
Do you know if the pictures he sent you were just like, were they references for the Native American girl generally, or was it actually like that's the outfit reference he wanted?
Well, I don't know. He like tripped out on us before we could get to that point.
Oh, I see.
The last one was the outfit that he thought was good. Which is kind of what
Okay.
DC has already done, so I think you're pretty good there.
Yeah, it just needs to be more teacher appropriate.
Yeah, a little bit.
Now, Yorick, Sploosh is in favor of the Native American computer science teacher.
He doesn't want the hijab girl at all costs. Not even a little bit. Not even without sex scenes. Not at all. He won't even write the dialogue for it if we add it in the game and everyone is okay with it. Like, imagine the whole world and the UN had a meeting and we're like, yeah, You know what? DC can put the hijab girl. No one's gonna panic. It'll be fine. Sploosh would be like, no, I'm not writing for this character. Like, it's like that, you know? So hopefully he comes back and we can find, you know, a line we can all agree on, you know.
Yeah, like I don't think it's beneficial to anyone to be like, we can't put like if it was like a fictional type of offensive person, like that was gonna do damage or something, then like maybe I'd understand more. But like there are real people that walk around wearing hijabs, and they're just normal people, and there's no reason they can't be represented in a game like ours.
Yeah. Zeno says maybe this VOD should be deleted after. It's fine. My God, you guys are so like overly, you know, it's too much. It's too much. The hijab girl is mute; she can't speak.
Oh God!
It solves the problems of having her not being written. We don't need a writer. She's mute.
It's just a non talking to himself, and then occasionally just a ... and nothing. How do you feel about doing lots of different arms for sign language, DC?
I can't believe everyone's having a great time today on this stream on this subject, except Sploosh. Like, everyone is perfectly cool with it. He's just having like a stroke. What is going on, man?
Like, it took me a little off guard, because like if I was expecting this about any type of character, it would have been like the Spider Girl or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why yeah, I don't know. Are we gonna do the transparent shirt thing?
I mean, we can. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it, but
I don't know what you would do instead of it, I guess. Like, not that there is no shortage of options, I just haven't really thought about it.
Okay, well. I kind of like this character a lot, but I don't know.
I don't mind either of them.
Yeah, I think they're both great. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All I'm saying is that like we kind of need a computer lab teacher, so I'm more inclined to doing the hijab girl because she would be a good fit. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm okay with both. Like, I don't really care.
I mean, I'm not even convinced there needs to be a computer lab teacher.
It
like,
doesn't.
You can have a school that, well, no, because you can have a school that provides computer facilities. Because like kids these days will use computers for like
maybe not
all their other studies. Not necessarily explicitly studying computers, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree, but there could still be someone there just to oversee the computer lab, you know what I mean? It's like IT slash like whatever, you know? It doesn't have to be like teaching computer fucking how to type, you know? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Hey, Big Daddy.
I don't think we would, well, I don't know. I don't know what your thoughts on it, but my thoughts, so whatever this person is, even if they're in the lab, it's probably not like a full teacher route.
Mm-hmm.
At any point, regardless of who we cast for it.
Big Daddy, yeah, we're doing two characters right now. We're doing the maybe a hijab girl, or we might do a Native American girl. We're designing both of them. They're the two last type of cultural character we haven't had in the game yet. You know, we had a majority of them at this point, except those two.
That can't be true.
What's missing?
There's lots of cultural types you can.
What do we have that's missing? Honestly, think about it.
You don't have any Inuits.
Okay, shut up.
What? That's the thing? You asked, that gives a valid answer.
Okay, Inuit. What else?
Samoan.
Samoan? Okay, alright. Samoan and Inuit.
Yeah.
What else you guys can pull out of your back pockets?
I'm
Yeah, there's nothing
all
else.
kinds of variation around the world, DC.
Yeah, okay.
Do you
Irish?
have a Pakistani character?
No, I mean, I don't know. Veronica looks kind of Irish to me. Portuguese? No, because the art teacher is supposed to be Brazilian.
Yep. And we have an
So, I
Indian
mean,
character.
Brazilian
She's
and Portuguese are not the
go-to
same
doctor.
thing, but you know, still.
I think
German. We're
One of-
thinking Coach Bridget might be German.
I can't remember. Is it Miko that was Filipino?
Yeah, but there's gonna be like Master Sumrak and the apprentice, you know, Jade or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be so.
I thought they were going to be Chinese.
No.
I thought they were Thai.
Yeah,
You
they're
know,
Thai.
Oh. Okay.
But the apprentice can be something else from that same region, like whatever. Scots.
Vietnamese.
Welsh.
We don't have a Vietnamese character.
Yeah, true. But I was thinking of maybe making Yumi at some point. Maybe Vietnamese, but I don't know.
Lemon says you forgot Antarctican, aka Penguin.
Is Sploosh coming back here? What's going on?
Sploosh has gone away to cool
Is he
off.
gonna be a grumpy goose for like a couple days over this?
He's either still lurking in chat because he's still signed in, or he's just walked away from his computer, or he's just thrown his iPad at the wall and it's just not logged him out despite being broken.
No African pygmy people. Come on now.
Oh my god.
Okay, all I'm saying is we have everything, okay, except the hijab girl mostly and a Native American, which is fine. But I'm willing to add them into the game. I'm just, testing the water to see how people feel about them and designing them to see how they could look like. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. How about dwarves? Oh, I don't think Stray doesn't like little people.
Wow, that's... I'm pretty sure that counts as slander.
in the court of law. He doesn't want little people, especially not witches little people.
That is not an accurate representation at all.
What happened then?
I was asked specifically if I wanted the witch character that I was envisaging to be a dwarf or a halfling, I believe the term was, and the answer was no. No, that was it. If you want to put halflings in the game in some other place, then sure.
But
That's just
not as a
the
witch.
I was hoping to design. I mean, they can be a witch, just not that witch.
Look, Big Daddy, do you like this character here as the computer school teacher? She's fine. And there's no reference to religion or anything like that, right? Big Daddy's from Egypt, by the way, for those who don't know. So, he's got an opinion on this. I think she's fine, but then again, people get offended at a lot of stuff, so. A Viking woman? I mean, Sarah, Captain Terry's girlfriend in the game, she's gonna be, Scandinavian. She's gonna be Norwegian.
Would you actually have the hijab girl be Egyptian?
I mean, she could, but as long as, there's no mention of religion or anything like that, I think it'd be fine. She's got no muscles. Oh, you mean like a very strong Viking woman? You want an actual female Viking? I mean, I don't know. Okay, what about her skirt? I'm drawing her skirt right now, but I don't think maybe we make it longer or we turn that into pants. I don't know. Or maybe she's fine like this. Maybe we don't care.
I don't think you can make that style of skirt longer because it'd be weird.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to give her a longer skirt, you'd have to change the type of skirt.
I think this type looks nice.
Yeah, but mine, right? You're always okay with everything. I don't know if we can take that opinion as valid anymore. It's always too nice and too yes. can we really trust it? It's too positive.
The real question is Sploosh able to form words and not just see rage and want to be murderous?
Are you guys
Sploosh?
done trolling yet?
Oh my god, here we go.
Are you guys done pushing my button?
We're not
We were having a
trolling.
reasonable discussion. There was no trolling going on.
Yeah.
Nope, you guys are totally doing this on purpose.
We were not. Sploosh.
Can we talk about the Native American girl now?
Yes. We're not
Do I need
talking
to
about the
exit this room with
hijab
you?
girl with you anymore, because obviously you're not open to discussion. It's not a free country
No,
around here.
I do not want to do it. It is not worth the risk. So why even do it?
Okay, well, because some people want it, is why we were gonna do it. By the way.
Well, then those people can make their own game and do it.
I just have to ask. You see the irony of making this a hostage situation, right?
Yeah, I do indeed.
Okay.
And you're right, Stray. We could do it, and nothing would probably come of it. But why take the risk? Why do it?
Because life is too short.
Why?
But that's like
Oh,
asking
okay,
why,
easy.
why work on a porn game at all when there are like militant Christian groups out to murder anyone that wants to put filth in the minds of their children? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's not
They don't want to
like a
police their
regular
internet
thing that
access.
happens all the time. There is always people getting fucked up by the radical jihad groups and shit, man. Like, not worth it, guys. I'm telling you.
I'm not sure this of all the offensive things that can happen all over the planet.
Yeah.
I like adding a hijab girl to this game, especially in like a non-lewd capacity, is not even on that radar. That's not even a blip. It's just not there.
Again, why are we adding one in a non-lewd capacity? What's the point? The reason people want it
to test the
so that
water,
they
see
can
how
loot it.
people feel about it.
Why can't we just do the Native American girl?
We are.
We don't have to test anything. We
What
just
do you
throw it
think
in
I'm
and we're good to
doing
go.
right
Let's
now?
do it.
Oh,
All right. Well, can we just talk about that then and stop with this stuff?
I mean,
Look, if you guys want to add a hijab girl, feel free to do it. I'm just saying, I'm not writing it.
But okay, so then I feel like I have to ask now, Sploosh. So we had the hijab girl, and like you stay out of it. You're not interested, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you think the people that you're concerned about in your head, maybe it's paranoia, maybe it's not? I'm not judging, but you know, when they come along and they're like, right, who's responsible for this, and they go in the credits. Do you think they're reading the footnote that says, by the way, hijab girl not written by Captain Sploosh?
You're right. Let's not do it at all then. That's an excellent point, Stray. Good job.
Come on. Oh my god, man. I meant because it's too easy.
I guess I'm sorry. I have another follow up.
Oh, goody.
Why? Well, maybe not why, but I'm interested in the thought process that led to you not writing under a pseudonym and that your real name is Captain Sploosh and how that came about.
Huh?
But the credits for the writing of this game say Captain Sploosh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you regularly go around identifying yourself as Captain Sploosh in real life?
Oh, yeah, it's my real name.
I think he's more. I think he's more worried about.
Story.
I think he's more worried about like how it can affect the project more than his personal life, which indirectly.
Little column B.
Well, Sploosh seemed completely okay with us getting murdered over it. He was just concerned for himself, I thought.
Also, kind of true, yeah. If you guys want to be idiots and do it, then
You know-
by all means.
You know what I've realized today? I think I've like. I feel like Stray, I've like slowly corrupted him over the years. Like he's turning more and more into me, especially during streams. Like I don't know what it is. I feel like I don't know. Maybe he was always like this, but I feel like I don't know. Anyway, okay, let's talk.
I don't know how to take that.
Let's talk about the native girl, right, guys? Sploosh?
Yeah, I would like that very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sploosh, what do you think about the skirt for a teacher? Do you think it's a little too risque? Like a teacher
Well, if
wearing
you
this
would
in
notice-
class and sitting down is gonna flash the whole class, right?
If you would notice in the message where I sent you that outfit, I said something like this. I didn't say this specifically.
Okay, well, geez.
I mostly just liked that it, like, because like I said, I wanted to make her kind of a younger teacher, more like Jenny's age. And, you know, like a fresh young teacher like that wouldn't necessarily dress like super proper in class, right?
Well, okay. Maybe her top is more more conservative, and then maybe we keep the skirt. I mean, it is summertime, Somerville after all. I mean, she can wear something a little sexy, right?
It's up to you, man. Like, do whatever you want. I don't care. I really liked the sandals out of that GIF or that picture that I sent you.
Okay.
The sandal boots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were pretty cool.
I thought they were pretty cool, and they were like a little bit like Native American-y looking.
I'd love it if I'm a student. Big Daddy, you want to be a student in Somerville?
How old is Jenny? Like 25-ish?
Probably, yeah. Ish. Oops.
Yeah. Shamalot says I assume their fresh out of college high school teachers always wore long skirts.
Long skirts.
Yeah. Like, it wouldn't have to be super long, but like even if the skirt was just down to like the fancy sandals that Sploosh likes, that'd be pretty cool. Because we do not have many people with longer skirts in this game.
Sploosh is sending me an image. Hold on. Oh god. You want that as her top?
I'm just saying the whole outfit. Like, you could put her in jeans and do a top like that.
We have so many people in jeans. Like, just a skirt would be so nice.
Okay.
I think, okay. Well, let's just try this. Let's see how this turns out, okay? Egyptian guy here, ready to help if wanted. What do you think of this character, Egyptian guy, as a computer teacher? Tell us in the chat, okay? Let us know what you think of this character as the computer teacher, alright? We're just getting a feel for what fans... See, Batter thinks it's perfect.
Wait, which one is perfect? Or both of them are perfect?
The hijab girl. Big boobies milkers go boo. I think she looks great. There you go.
I've got to go in a little bit, but Sploosh, can we work the word cloud into her name? Because cloud computing teacher sounds nice and modern.
You want to work the word cloud into her name? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Sure.
Does she have like an anglicized name or a tribal Native American name, or both?
Probably just an anglicized. I don't know. She's not going to be called Little Feather.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought Mydra was suggesting. Like, that her name would be like Fluffy Cloud or something.
Oh, I was going to name her Big Chief Brown Bottom.
Oh, Sploosh.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't have to go. We could trade ideas.
It's
all right. We can do it another time when I'm not all fucking strung out from DC and Stray trolling me.
Oh my! We're the reason you're all okay.
I can't believe you just like put that on us. I feel like we were here and it was just witnessing your like borderline psychotic break over the idea of a hijab girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As you prod me with sticks from far away.
Would you approach someone in a psychosis? That's just unhealthy.
All right, I have to go.
All right, Farah is done with this.
See you later, Mind Right.
Have a good evening, guys. Afternoon,
Right.
whichever. Bye, everyone.
Drill, yeah, I kind of agree, but you know.
Yeah, at the point that you're like, at the point we let ourselves be told you can't have a hijab girl because of like various oppressive factions, we're just part of the problem.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, there's a certain like we're I think also it's not like we're adding stereotype characters and degrading them upon like those points, like those stereotypes. Like it's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we can still make a tasteful character that happens to have a hijab. Like it's not, you know, the same way we're gonna make a tasteful Native American woman in the game. Like it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. The same way we added, like, I feel like when we added Eve as a trans person.
Yeah, exactly. We were worried too. Remember?
Yeah.
Like we were worried.
That's not, you don't want to get that wrong. It's like.
Yeah, I was pretty worried that people were gonna hate it or like hate on it and stuff, and that like, you know.
Yeah,
but,
it was like exceptionally well received.
Yeah, exactly.
In no small part due to Sploosh's writing.
That's right.
So if anything, Sploosh, you writing the hijab girl makes the situation better, not worse.
True. I agree.
Because I mean, God knows you've seen my attempts at writing, and nobody wants that.
Right, Sploosh?
You're not selling me on this. I'm sorry, guys, but no.
We're trying so hard.
Like, the difference being that the trans community isn't going to cut your head off and kill your entire family.
Nah, but
if you piss them off.
They're very, you know, they can still like cancel you if you do something really untasteful, you know?
Yeah, well, that's fine. Like, you know, if somebody gets pissed off about the Native American girl and like wants to like calls for the cancellation of Summertime Saga and we get a riot on our hands, like I'm okay with that. But if like somebody gets pissed off about the hijab girl and fucking tracks me down and cuts my head off, I'm not okay with that.
Okay, but Sploosh, that's not gonna happen.
You say that, but it happens like all the fucking time. Like they just had a guy in the UK not long ago that like showed a video on Muslim religion in a classroom, and they fucking like somebody tracked him down and cut his fucking head off in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
and that was in the UK.
I never heard about this.
Well, go look it up.
But did it have boobies though? Because we have boobies, and boobies count for a lot.
Oh, you think boobies are gonna save us?
Well,
I mean, they can't hurt.
What's that porn star that got into trouble, but eventually nothing happened? Right? Mia something?
Oh, Mia Khalifa?
Yeah.
I don't know what the background on her is.
Well, she's fine, right?
I mean, if you're asking if she got murdered, I don't think so.
Jab, this one. This is the other character that we're debating for the science, the computer school teacher, you know? And this is the native girl.
Chat confirms that she is still alive, so it's all good.
Look, if anything, I think we should be able to add the hijab girl in the game without any sex scenes and see how people react. People are okay with it. I'm telling you, I'd be very surprised if people were that upset about it. There might be a few upset people, like we had people that were upset about the boner Jesus in the church, you know? Sure, there's always going to be somebody that's upset about something, you know? But in general, I think people will be cool with it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and there's potentially like quite a lot of Middle Eastern fans that don't interact with streams or perhaps on Discord as much as like other demographics, and they'll have the chance to see her in game. And I'm sure if it's a problem or if they're massively in favor of her getting scenes, they'll let you hear about it.
People were upset about penis by the penis users. Yeah, they were. But people, I mean, there was like a handful of people. In the years that we worked on this project, I think I got maybe 10 emails about it. It might have been, and some of them might have been from the same person. So, you know.
Yeah. No one's murdering anyone over Catholic schoolgirls. That's literally fetishization of a religion right there.
Yeah.
Perfect Teacher also has a point, which is like there's plenty of hijab porn out there, which is like explicitly fetishizing the wearing of hijabs during sex, and like the people creating that stuff are not being tracked down and systematically murdered.
Sure.
And that's real life. Oh wow, that's a dark take. So Brunch says the addition of a hijab girl can only be a bonus. Either people are fine with it, or sometimes Saga gets free advertising in the news about a Hamas threat. Win, sort of win?
Yeah, there's no such thing as bad publicity, right? Right, Splish? Just... Oh, come on, Sploosh. Live a little, Sploosh.
No, I already said my piece. Like, I'm done.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Sploosh knows something he's not telling you.
Sploosh is holed up in the bank and he's not answering the phone. He's just waiting for that bus to arrive to take him to the airport so he can fly to a non-extradition country. He's not interested in talking to us anymore. He doesn't want any pizza. So Sploosh, do you have ideas about what you want to do with a potentially Native American computer teacher?
Well, I don't know. Like, it sounds like probably not getting a full route for her. Is that what you guys are thinking?
I mean, I don't think we need another full teacher route.
I feel like if we're adding another teacher, she should just get the same treatment as the other teachers, though.
Yeah, I don't think she should be like a full teacher, though, because like,
why not?
It can, because I mean, we could. It seems like I don't know why we'd add a whole new route just for this, and like you can have a computer lab that's just a study hall.
Yeah, but people. Maybe it's graded, like, I don't know. There's graded computer classes.
I guess there's so many characters in the game already that people already like and would like to see more content and like expanded routes for, that it seems odd to just add a new one and give them a full route just right off the bat.
Yeah, but right now, like, how about this? Which is, I think, okay to treat it that way. We can make the computer class teacher, right? Just a minor character, similar to the, cafeteria lady, similar to the janitor, right? And we keep it that way for now with just basic dialogue, couple lines, And then eventually, if we feel like there's room for it and people really would like to have more about the Native American computer lab teacher, then we do more, you know? Like, it's there. We're just, you know, not going to do too much with it now. And, you know, if nobody cares, nobody really wants more content for her, or there's not a high demand for it, then we just leave it as is. It's just a minor character. That's it. That just populates the school, you know?
Yeah, that's cool.
I think that's fair. Like,
am I allowed to hold the update she appears in hostage until Sploosh has removed any and all hints that will make people pay for more content?
Okay.
Deal. Sold.
Come on, Stray, live a little.
I got my eye on you, Sploosh. I know what you do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna track down your little hints and be like, no, kill it with fire before anyone knows it exists.
Stray
You
should
can add them
start.
back when we decide to add that stuff.
I think Stray should inject some hints of a hijab girl coming up too. There's gonna be a battle of hints in the game, hidden in the code.
Oh my god. Is that the secret to getting content in? You just have to get people hyped for it by just sneaking stuff in.
Yeah.
That seems like a really bad time. It's you're gonna turn the code base into the Cold War.
What was the last thing I did that you got onto me about, Stray? I remember there was something.
Where's
in
this
one of these
going?
ads updates where you were like, "I saw what you did there, Captain Sploosh."
Recent. It was recent. It was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can't talk about it without spoiling stuff though.
Oh.
Oh, it was in the batch that's coming up.
Yeah.
You had added a menu option with just a single choice, and set it up as if like there was going to be many more multiple choices in future. And I was just like, I'm just going to take this menu out, and it's just going to flow like you never chose.
Oh, you know there's going to be more options there in the future, Stray.
That's fine. At the point we add more options, I'm happy to put the menu back. I just don't want it there now. So people are like, where are the other menu options, guys? Why aren't you working on those? And then I can't remember, were you around yesterday when we were discussing how to nullify some of the hints you've already put out there?
Oh my gosh.
Were you around for that? I don't remember.
No.
So there was... Oh, I've got to remember now. So I remember there was Lupe, Iwanka's maid, who was in a car accident with
Oh yeah,
his
I was
sister in
around
the
for that.
passenger
Oh my
seat.
gosh. That's
and I
just
can't
mind
remember who they
right.
ran over.
That's just
Yeah,
mind right. He
my-
like takes the like estranged characters that are mentioned in one line of dialogue and is like, when are we getting them?
Yeah, along with like a whole bunch of fans,
Yeah.
which is why
It's
they
not
all
just
think
mine,
Car
right?
Crash is the official line.
No, nobody's asking for Lupe, the maid that Iwanka walked on a leash a long time ago and brings up for one line of dialogue.
Okay.
Well, I mean, how many lines of dialogue was Missy's sister in?
Good point. Because I hear about that fucking character every week.
So it's like I can't do any jokes.
It's Sploosh. No.
It is though, because it's like I make a joke about Iwanka.
Don't
walking a
shift the
maid
goalpost
and it's
to
funny.
something else, okay? It's not just jokes, okay? Come on, Swoosh. It's not just jokes.
It is joke stuff. Oh god. Even the Missy's sister one was just a joke line where like, you know, Missy was like, "Oh, I can't wait to tell my sister," and then her being like, "Your sister's a whore. Don't tell her anything." It's just like a one-off thing. Like I never intended to actually include Missy's sister, and like people would just like fucking.
It was just a happy little accident, right?
And the Iwanka
I-
thing was a joke. And the fucking Debbie and Diane bringing up the old camp counselor that used to pick on them. Like, that was... We're never going to include the camp counselor. Like, what the fuck are people thinking?
So should we
I'm
have
not
a?
saying it's intentional. I'm just saying it's kind of a pattern of behavior.
I think Sploosh should had a joke in the dialogue about a hijab girl. Okay, I'm sorry. We said we weren't going to go back to that. I apologize.
I mean, you said that.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was just too good. It was right there. It was like so easy to say, Sorry.
It's the whole New Year's resolution in Europe thing all over
It's
again.
all over again. DC.
I'm just waiting for the Twitter barrage of hashtag I stand with Missy's sister to start.
Need to get this tech update done so we can start working on characters instead of just adding more and more and more and more and more.
Yeah, but these are just to fill the school. Like, they're not really like adding stories or anything. It's pretty basic. Like,
That seems like all we've done recently, though, is just add more characters in the game.
well, what do you want me to stream? Like, I could
I don't
stream
know, man.
content for Rhonda, but like,
I'd have to start writing it for you to have
exactly.
stuff to stream around it.
Exactly. So I don't know, dude. Like, don't worry. Like, the stuff that I'm adding, if I'm adding anything, it's either gonna be for the batches of scenes that are coming up, or it's like minor things filling the world that it doesn't require a lot of writing or code or anything. It's just like basically filler to make the world feel a bit more alive and shit. That's it. Like,
The world got bigger and it needs more people.
well, the school always felt a little bit barren for a while, as opposed to how it should feel, and it's the same thing about a lot of places in the Somerville, so I'm okay with it. Like,
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, I understand Sploosh's like minor frustration with it, but it is what it is. Like, they're going to be added at some point. Now is as good a time as any. And since it's not slowing down the rest of progress on the tech update, why not?
yeah,
It gives people something nice and entertaining to watch on streams.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So when are we adding the frog girl?
What?
Hmm?
Frog girl.
That was your idea, wasn't it?
I don't know. Did we talk about a frog girl?
It was mentioned at some point. I don't remember when. Oh, well, it was mentioned during the whole wolf girl discussion. Was that when it happened? Sometime around then?
Jab, no, I can't do that. That's way too stereotype. Jab.
Is this literally Pocahontas?
Yeah, Jab wants me to do the
The headband.
the
with the feather
headband,
in it.
like,
Oh
You
my
know.
god.
might as well add like some feathers here too, and give her like a tomahawk. No, we're not. We can't do that.
Do people still wear costumes like that for Halloween and stuff?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, not as in like non-Native American people dressing up like that? Or is that just the thing that people don't do
Hosanna.
anymore because it's bad taste?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep this for now, and we're gonna move on to the hijab girl. Now I'm just drawing her, Sploosh. You don't need to get mad. You don't need to. I'm not saying we're adding her to the game. I just want to draw her to see, So we have like two characters that are, just for fun. All right. Sploosh, you okay? Are you okay with this?
I'm here.
Are you okay with this?
Why does it matter if I'm okay with it? You're gonna
Oh.
do it anyways.
Well-
Sploosh, we care about your feelings, despite what you might think.
Yeah. We want you to
Clearly
know.
not, because you're forcing this upon me.
I am not. Oh my god.
Like, the only forcing going on in this stream is your steadfast refusal to write the character.
Yes, true.
Everything was totally chill. And now we're like, if you have opinions on the hijab girl, then by all means chime in, because we'd hate for you to not be complicit.
Oh my god, man.
I can't stop now.
You're turning into me. It's awful. It's awful. I should.
Spoiler in answer to your question, the wind is relatively fine. Apparently it peaked at like 10 hours ago now, and it's been calming down ever since.
The wind?
Personally, I didn't really notice it. We had severe weather warnings over quite a bit of the UK for like very high winds from a storm that was coming in.
Oh, I see.
I was relatively unaffected, but I understand that in various places it was pretty bad.
People are saying DC she can be a little bit chubbier. I mean, she's already pretty, you know, she's nice and thick a little right now. I don't like thicker than that. She's getting big, like fatter, like, you know, like if I make her bigger than this, she's getting fat, like heavy set. Do we really want that?
Yeah, I don't think she needs that. She looks good.
Yeah, like she looks fine right now. I don't think she needs to be like, you know, super heavy.
Do you know where you're pitching her age-wise?
I don't know. We could make her, I don't know, in her 40s? 30s?
Yeah, I mean, I'd have pegged for like probably late 30s,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
somewhere
fine.
around there. Yeah. But then I could be horrendously wrong, because, you know, I'm bad at stuff like that, so. Wow, chat has many ideas ranging all the way from 23 through 50 plus. That's quite a range.
Yeah, it's quite a range. We should give her glasses.
Xana
She
wants-
has glasses on.
Xana wants her to be a grandma,
Grandma?
and Spoiler wants her to be a corpse, because, thanks, Spoiler. Great input. That's super helpful. I mean, if you wanted a way to ensure that it's worse than it might otherwise have been in Sploosh's head, that was it. You nailed it. Wait, Sploosh, is it better or worse if she's a corpse? Does it matter? Is it just bad either way?
83, Big Daddy? Alright. Hey, Mod Bear. How's it going? Could then draw her without her hijab too.
I know, Great Galaxy. I can't stop. I blame DC entirely.
It's the DC effect.
Years of indoctrination.
It's turning into a hostile work environment.
Oh, come on.
Says the hostage taker.
Oh my god. Swoosh, come on.
See you, Joaka.
Bye, Jargo.
Time to start ironing out the old resume.
Oh my god, here we go. The threat of leaving now. Oh boy.
The nuclear option.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, Spoiler brings up a good point, Sploosh. Like, it could have been worse. I could have been bullying your dog. I'm actively not doing that because I'm trying desperately to be nice. I realize I'm failing, but I am trying. Big Daddy wants a skeleton girl that can give MC a bone job. I don't know if that's with her hand or with her mouth or something else entirely. I'm not sure I want to know. Sploosh, have you seen Brunch's question from your next employment interview? What did you gain from your previous employment? Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
If you're going to with the high girl, what do you know about the religion? What? A high girl? What are you talking about? Are you talking about this character here? She's not going to be religious. We're not going to mention anything about religion. Like, the goal here is not to offend people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not doing a hijab girl to offend people. We're doing it because it's like people wanted, like, in a sexual way, like the attire. It's like the nun, you know? Like, the nun is very similar, you know? It's like an attire that covers a lot, so there's a lot to like desire under the cover kind of thing, right? So people are like attracted to that, you know? But we're not going to mention anything about like religion or anything like that.
Oh, my mistake, Brunch. That's probably an indication of how bad it is. I didn't even realize it was affecting me. Okamisho wants to know if you were using a reference when you designed the hijab girl.
No, but she just, you know, she looks like, I don't know, Middle Eastern, I guess, a little bit.
Oh, spoiler, found another type of girl that we've not put in the game.
Which
Medieval knight in armor.
True. But you never know, it might come.
Yeah, that's not gonna... It would make for an interesting exhibitionist scene, because it's not going to be very quiet. Zoplane, no one's ignoring you. It's just there's a lot of messages.
You see, Bridget doesn't even look German, so why? She looks a little German. What are you talking about? How does she not look German? What should we add to her to make her look more German, other than wearing a cape that's the color of the German flag?
That would be a bit strong.
Yes, you will be able to bang the nun, yes.
I think this is meant to be sound effects for the knight. Clank, 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 dank, dank. It'd definitely be a unique sex scene, I guess. Just all the rattling around. For Enjoyment's asking about the drawing tablet you use. The Wacom, whatever it is.
Plus, she looks exactly like Coach Bridget. If she says she's wearing it because she likes it or because she is bald or something, it'd totally be fine. Yeah, Big Daddy, we can write it fine. Like, it's not a, you know. And I say we, but I should say I, because I'll probably end up writing it. But yeah. Fortunately.
Sploosh, where is the line? Like, would you write the other character interacting with the hijab girl, or would you just not want any part of those scenes?
Like, where do you draw the line if we add one?
I don't want any part of it.
Okay. Mod Bear, we're trying to find a look for a computer school teacher. Right? That's all we're doing right now. And either like a Native American girl or a hijab girl, but you know, we're looking into it. We're not sure yet. Exploring the looks. Naga girl? You'll ride her, Captain Rex? Alright. And I'm not saying it's going to be like one or the other in general. Like we might use both characters in the game. You know, the computer lab teacher might just be the native girl, and then the hijab girl might be somewhere else, or vice versa. Like we're just, you know, just exploring, just seeing where this all leads. You know, I think it's too interesting cultural representation in the game that we don't have. And I'm willing to, you know, check it out, basically. You know, that's it. I'm not overly attached to them. I'm not overly emotional about this topic. You know, I don't get angry about it. I'm staying calm, and I'm just exploring what the fans have been asking for a long time. That's all. Hijab girl instead of Veronica in Consumer? Maybe.
Fun player, does that German barmaid costume have like a specific name? For the the corset and the whatever this thing around the waist is?
Playa, yes. That looks like a German girl, yes.
She could be Swiss as well.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm totally going to butcher the pronunciation of what the outfit is called. Apparently it's a dirndl, which I'm going to imagine in my head is like deer noodle.
Deer noodle.
Yep.
A small mole beside her nose? Well, where? Like, what? Her upper lip bigger? Why about her? You don't think you think her lip is too small?
Jab, what on earth is a hijab girl without a hijab?
Ay.
Definitely deer noodle, the second one, spoiler. Like the animal, then the noodle.
Give her a DCL? What is a DCL? Yeah, Maria has a mole, yeah. There's a few characters, I think, that have moles already.
I never got the appeal of moles. Like, I know people call them beauty spots and stuff, but I don't know.
I think it's I think that it's basically when a girl is pretty but she has like a little thing on her that makes her supposedly less beautiful because she's imperfect but she's still really pretty. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's like a hot girl that wears ugly clothing. Like it kind of makes her even more attractive in a way, you know? Because in the mind of someone else, it's like she's more attainable. Does that make sense?
I
You know
guess.
what I mean by that?
I do. I know what you mean, especially like the clothing analogy. I completely get. I guess I don't know. I've never seen it represented that way, but I guess that could be the case. It would definitely make more sense in my head that way.
Just give her a red dot. I don't think Indians wear hijabs though. I could be wrong, but
I mean, there are plenty of Indian women that wear headscarves, but I don't think it's specifically a hijab.
yeah, it's not the same. I don't think.
But I also don't profess to be enough of an expert to tell you exactly what the difference is.
Doesn't belly dancer girl is not enough? She may have Middle Eastern face and dress. Okay, but we're not putting Princess Jasmine in Somerville. Like where? Like unless there's some kind of like theater show about like dude, like Jab wants me to put literally Princess Jasmine and literally Pocahontas in the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can't do that.
Like that. The only way you could even conceivably do that without just like breaking the entire thing would be as like some weird dream sequence, but even that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, like why would he be dreaming about that kind of thing, right?
Exactly. Brunch, I don't know if it would make a difference in that respect, but like the whole point is that we just won't bring it up. Like it won't be front and center to any interaction with her at all. It's not like if you meet someone wearing a hijab on the street, your first inclination is not to have a conversation with them about religion, right? If you have a conversation with them about it at all, it's because they're a person and you're just conversing with them because you happen to be in the same place. It's not instantly all about religion.
Bebop, you're funny.
Have Disney had a princess wearing a hijab yet?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I feel like sooner or later that must end up being a thing.
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, they've already pillaged basically every other culture on the planet.
Have they?
Their roster's pretty diverse at this point, I reckon.
Mm-hmm. Except Inuits? Are you saying we're in the same boat? Are you saying we have something in common with this?
I mean, I wasn't going to put it that way, but
Kind of?
there's a little bit to it. And it's like, so I feel like it's one of those traps that you kind of almost inevitably fall into when aiming to be diverse in your character selection.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it ends up becoming less of a this would be a really good fit for here versus it's almost like a bingo card and you're trying to hit all the squares. And it doesn't mean it necessarily turns out bad. It's like you just fall into like that's how it ends up becoming the decisioning process, you know?
Mm-hmm.